we've talked about this before on the regular show. Like, there's no backseas, right? Once you've kind of dated somebody and you moved on, for him to go through this experience, say, you know what, so and so actually really wasn't that bad. Let me reach back out to her, because then if he does that, even though he's a better person, he's going to realize why he ended it the first time and just hurt this person again. So I never suggest or recommend people.
So you never go back.
I don't recommend going back. I've tried it in the past. It's not worked out for me. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times it could have been years. And then you start hanging with them and you're like, oh, that's why. Now I remember.
As quick as fast as it is to rebuild that chemistry and things click again, is as fast as you find out, that's exactly why we didn't make it.
Yeah, and all you do is just hurt the person the second time. Because then they're even more mad because they're like, I moved on with my life. Right. I was good. You came back into my world and I was reluctant. And then I let my guard down again and you dumped me again. So that's why I'm like, Clint, look for someone new. Don't go to the people in your past. Just start fresh.
Precious Me says, never spin the block when it comes to people you've dated in the past. Tracy B says, never go backwards. Dina says, no do-overs. Samai says, yes, move forward always. So y'all are not about going back. No. Okay, now we've also talked about this, ladies, and maybe you asked about this. High Vibe says, if someone hurt you, never go back. Yeah, okay, I get that. So let's not go back to the relationship. But do you go back just to not let the number go up? Because you and I have talked about this before, as I've heard women talk about this before, right? And they've mentioned the fact that, to make sure that their body count doesn't grow, they'd go back and just like, all right, but this is all it is. Don't get caught up. This is just this little piece until I find the next person,
But they go back, but they go back to the dude that they know gets it. That this is just, I need to tune up. I'm in between relationships. This is all this is going to be. It's just something physical. And that's it. You do that with someone that you get that. You don't do that with the guy that was obsessed with you 2 years ago that you had a restraining order out on when y'all broke up. That's the one you don't go hook back up with just for fun. But no, I think everyone is right that you don't go back to a previous one. And I think take this knowledge that Clint's gotten, this wisdom, apply it to someone new, but don't revisit past relationships.
Look, Precious Me says, in case of emergency, spin the block to avoid upping the body count. Now, JG is the exception to the rule, obviously, because even though Keedy says, who's really keeping count? JG says, my husband and I circled back, going on 7 years next Friday. So congratulations.
That's the exception, not the rule.
Not the rule.
Yeah, that's the exception, not the rule. Congratulations. But that's the problem is someone in this chat's going to be like, well, so-and-so did it. So maybe there's a chance for me. And they're going to get hurt again.
Samai says, body count does not matter. Well, it depends on who you're talking to. That's why guys stop after a certain age. Guys stop asking.
I don't care about the body count. I don't care about all that.
Right.
If you go to a bar and you order a good old fashioned and you taste it like, this is so good. How long have you been bartending? How many of these have you really made? It doesn't matter.
How many people drank out of this glass before me?
if you're with a person and they pour you something that's good, just take it all in and shut the hell up. You don't have to ask.
Enjoy it. Yeah, look, you mess around and ask too many questions, you get your feelings hurt. Because look, there's some people who are like me, which is like, be careful what you ask, you might get the answer.
Yeah, you are good.
Bob Caddy says, we circle back, been married 28 years now. So not just one, there's another one.
Exception, not the rule. There's millions of people, so there's going to be quite a few exceptions.
Yeah, true. JD says, just like food, ex-partners have an expiration date. And Dina, when I made the whole thing about, well, you made the thing about the drink. If somebody makes you a drink, the bartender makes you a drink. And I said the thing about the glass. Dina says, is the glass clean? Is what matters. It doesn't matter who else drank out of that glass. Let's see what Ronnie said. Ronnie said, go back to the maintenance man, not someone I was in a relationship with. So not to go with the body count. Yeah. And Melissa, who's done it before, said she spun the block 3 times and still couldn't deal with his issues and broke his heart a 3rd time.
Wow. So see, it happens where you go back, you hurt the person again. I've had someone ghost me 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we started dating, everything was going well. I think it's good, and then she would bounce, and no explanation or whatever. And after I text you one time, you don't reply. I'm like, I got the hint. Now move on. Well, I'm not going to keep texting you, messaging you like, why won't you talk to me? I'm not a stalker. And then she came back around
Gotcha.
a couple years later, and I was just like, oh well, maybe things change. Goes to me again. And then when I moved to Austin, same thing. Goes to me. I was just like, shame on me.
Yeah, you got fooled 3 times. Come on,
I did.
man.
I got fooled 3 times. It's worth it. Like it's worth it, but
You didn't want to raise your body count? Speaking of body count, this is a perfect way to go out on, because Nikki says, I don't even answer how many. Less than your mama is what I think.
man.